Broadcasting live from Harriman Hall in Middletown, New York. This is
CultRockRadio.com at SUNY Orange.
CultRockRadio.com at SUNY Orange.
Join the revolution.
This is Cult Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. A man could be sentenced for up to 3 years in prison for breaking into a home and hiding while also wearing a full-body gorilla suit. Jeremy Morgan was seen walking through various yards when he was approached by an officer and ran into one of the homes. The suspect was quickly detained after being found under one of the residents' beds. After he was caught, Jeremy Morgan was charged with 1 count of unauthorized entry, 1 count of resisting an officer's arrest, 1 count of meth possession, and 1 count of wearing a mask. That explains the random exploration of the suburbs and the need to hide from the police. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. Do you think Jeremy Morgan deserved 3 years in prison for doing this? People make mistakes. Do you think this guy deserves a redemption arc, or what? Let me know. Call in. Up next, The Choreographer by Action Bronson. This is Cult Rock Radio at SUNY Orange.
I'm the man right now. I got the plan right now. Fuck that. I got the world in my hand right now. I should be somewhere sunny getting tan right now. But I'ma show you how to move. I'ma show you how to dance. Got the pistol in my pants. I got the pistol in my pants. I'ma show you how to dance. The full moon make me loco. Like I sniffed the whole baseline of cocoa. Then I took the speedboat for a joyride. At one point I was flying, baby, no lie. What I do to have a life like this? Ass so fat on my wife like shit. And your boy got a stomach like Buddha. Shared the lid hanging from the ceiling of the Cougar. 50K in a swim trunk. In a brown paper bag like a kid's lunch. Thug passion in a sippy cup. $100 worth of haze in a blunt, bitch. I'm the man right now. I got the plan right now. Fuck that. I One time for the big girls, two time for the big girls. Boy, you know that I need that. You can find me with a weed at. One time for the big girls, two times for the big girls. Boy, you know that I need that. You can find me with a weed at. Somebody sleeping in my bed. All I do is bump True Hill. Damn, I should've took the blue pill. It's too real. I signed for 2 for 22 mil. Option for the third. You ain't popping on the curb. We never see you in the street. And me, I'm always on the town. You hear me? I'm the man right now. I got the plan right now. Fuck that. I got the world in my hand right now. I should be somewhere sunny getting tan right now. But I'ma show you how to move. I'ma show you how to dance. Got the pistol in my pants. I got the pistol in my pants. I'ma show you how to dance.
This is Cult Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. In 2019, 3 Georgia women found a box of Legos in a consignment shop that was shrink-wrapped in order to appear brand new. However, when a child had finally opened up the box, they found 3.2 pounds of methamphetamine. This is roughly worth about $40,000. In this case, it seems that the drug dealer, the parents, and the child who wanted to just play with Legos are all disappointed. The contraband was quickly handed over to DEA officials, and they have began their investigation on how this contraband has made its way into this consignment shop. To me, it seems like this is a bad time to be an avid Lego fan or a trap lord in South Carolina trying to make it big. This is Cult Rock Radio. Up next, we have iFire by your best friend Jippy.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is
SUNYOrangeCultRockRadio.com.
And I don't think twice when I do meet and go deep and uneasy. Yeah, they want me to act like a floozy. I real life live a movie. I was born the stars in my bed, you can tell so far. Go to tell me in a spaceship car. Might as well be too long race up to Mars. Run the bank, give me the money. This isn't a prank. She doesn't funny. What do you think? You look like a dummy. I look like a saint. Get me up. Get me up. Get me up. Get me up. And I don't think twice when I do meet and go deep and then see. Yeah, they want me to act like a floozy. I real life live a movie. I was born the stars in my bed, you can tell so far. Go to me in a spaceship car. Might as well be too long race up to Mars. Run the bank, give me the money. This isn't a prank. She doesn't funny. What do you think? You look like a dummy. I look like a saint.
Cult Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. A 14-year-old girl is being charged with grand theft after stealing a pizza delivery car to see her boyfriend. While the delivery driver was at the front door of the customer, the 14-year-old Florida girl stole the 2006 Ford Taurus and left to go see her lover. She first went to Lay Acres Middle School, then was chased for about 6 miles. Then, when she was arrested, she was charged with grand theft of an automobile and was then taken into the Juvenile Assessment Center, where she was later released. What do you guys think? Do you think she was punished enough? Do you think the parents should intervene? Do you think the state should intervene? Let me know. Call in. This is Cult Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. We got Plastic Beach by the Gorillaz up next. Enjoy.
For the students, by the students, it's ColeRockRadio.com at SUNY Orange.
Nigga, you not wavier than the wavy man. Nigga, I got a better car, I got better songs, I look better, I got more bitches, nigga. I just live better than you, nigga. I'm the best, nigga. You niggas sitting around in the gym. You niggas up under there, fake groupie niggas, like y'all writing records and y'all niggas just sitting around watching that nigga look good. Ain't none of y'all niggas out there making nothing happen, man. It's my season, man. Fuck with your boy, man.
This is Colt Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. Jose Conquisto is a former baseball MVP who is now offering fans to hunt with him for $5,000. The only catch? You're looking for Bigfoot. In February of 2019, the former baseball player posted 2 tweets offering to take a few lucky people on the adventure of a lifetime. Jose Canseco is now offering to bring fans to, quote, authentic alien sightings and proven Bigfoot habitats for only $5,000. So I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. Do you think it's a scam? Would you go? Would you go regardless of whether or not Bigfoot is real or not? What do you think? Is it really worth $5,000 to go hunt Bigfoot with some prior baseball player? I mean, maybe to the right fan, but, you know, I want to hear what you guys have to say. Call in, let me know. This is Colt Rock Radio at SUNY Orange, playing GT Coupe by La Russell.
Used to run the city in a GT Coupe. Got repossessed, I was hurting. I quit my job, I was working. Invested in myself, I was certain. Knew that I would blow, took a risk. 5K into a show, I lost 1,500 at the door. So, see when you a boss, it's at go. Talk about growth. On the deep end, trying to float. Feel like I'm in the snow without a coat. Nigga, you ain't know. This the type of shit that they don't show. When it's only 5 people at your show. What would you? I was backstage turning blue in the face cause I let down the crew. Let down the... You can only let down you. Take notes, I'ma tell you what to... Pick yourself up, dust that shit off your shoulders. Get yourself together, you the closer. Breathe, gain your composure. Why? I used to roam the city in a GT Coupe. Got repossessed, I was hurting. I quit my job, I was working. Invested in myself, I was certain. Knew that I would blow, took a risk. 5K into a show, I lost 1,500 at the door. So, see when you a boss, it's how it go. Bitch, I lost everything but hope. Can I get a yee? Can I get a fat? It's different.
CultRockRadio.com.
Yo, this joint right here.
Staying up late night just to get the tape right. Staying up late night just to get the tape right. Staying up late night just to get the tape right. Staying up late night just to get the tape right.
The room was like silent and the speakers was rocking and he was just like, ah. It was just instant. He was like, oh man, yeah, let's go with that.
Jippy
creates a world of his own and puts you in the middle of it.
Let's do it.
This is Colt Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. On March 25th of 2019, London police suspected organized criminals of smuggling items into a prison. These items were smuggled by throwing dead rats that were filled with items over the prison walls. The guards only became suspicious after seeing these dead rats with stitches on them. It was later found that the rats were filled with mobile phones, chargers, SIM cards, cigarette papers, and large amounts of drugs. Criminals are known to use tennis balls, drones, pigeons, and all other types of things to get items over these borders, but it seems that this persistence never ends. So I want to hear what you guys have to say. If your buddy needed some help, would you help him out and throw a dead rat over some prison wall for him? Or are you leaving him stranded? This is Colt Rock Radio at SUNY Orange, playing Yummy Dummy by Yummy Online.
Is not for the weak. Lay my head, go to sleep, try again.
This is Colt Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. After his car was struck, 36-year-old Jeremy Taylor and his dog survived in their car for 5 days. He would keep them warm by periodically starting his car and used sauce packets for food. He used old Taco Bell sauce packets as nutrition for him and his dog. Jeremy Taylor was quoted saying, "Taco Bell fire sauce saves lives." The hot sauce was probably great for him and his dog to, raise their body temperature. And the trips to the bathroom afterwards must have been wild. This guy didn't have a first aid kit or an MRE, but he did happen to have the Taco Bell hot sauce on standby. So that'll do. I'm glad that Jeremy and his dog were able to get out, and I'm glad that he was smart enough to only really use his car about once an hour just to preserve the heat. Smart move on his part. This is Colt Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. Next up, Irishman Freestyle by Action Bronson. Enjoy.
Queens in this bitch. Back the vibe. You already know me. Yo, get my motherfucking drug stick, please. Yeah. Yo, I caught a DUI coming out the Trey Songz concert. Shit was bonkers. Bronson slammed like Giannis. Mega Wellness had him unconscious. Don't drink gin and tonic, only natural wine to be honest. And chick plastic like fake rice from China. Staring in the mirror like I hate my vagina. Just did my first scene with De Niro. Just did my first scene with Scorsese. The Beamer go 480 with no old ladies. Fuck out of here, bitch, you know wavy. These mo shady faces like some old babies. Me, I'm stone cold crazy and there's no maybes. Shit, I was hatched in the 80s. And 600 Mercedes with Dior shades on. New York made me strong like Japanese sword blade. 2 Tesla coils under the ball fade. Fucking with me, that be the wrong thing. I'm butt naked with the Uzi on Broadway. My haircut is like Dominican folk art. Use the G-Wagon like a go-kart. Bitch, I got a cold heart. Hot-blooded, short-tempered. Get you splashed like water, not expensive. Brown bags filled with drugs sat beside the benches. Any club in the world can't deny me entrance. Pussy, none. You know it's me, bitch. Yes. Me. Queens. White Bronco.
ColtRockRadio.com.
At SUNY Orange.
Listen.
I cannot stand it. God damn it, from another planet. God damn it, and I never asked for the shit, but dealt with it. Don't look at me so desperate. Never would imagine where I've gone and how it happened once again. I must be part from my friends. I cannot stand it. God damn it, from another planet. God damn it, and I never asked for the shit, but dealt with it. Don't look at me so desperate. Never would imagine where I've gone and how it happened once again. I must be part from my friends. I cannot stand it. God damn it, from another planet. God damn it, and I never asked for the shit, but dealt with it. Don't look at me so desperate. Never would imagine where I've gone and how it happened once again. I must be part from my friends.
This is Colt Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. In Hong Kong, police destroyed a German-made hand grenade after being found in a potato shipment. The potatoes are used in local factories to make potato chips, and according to authorities, the grenade was, quote, caked in mud and dirt. Dave Marcy, a military historian, believes that the grenade may have been from World War I and was dug up by accident by these harvesters in France. Those potato farmers were lucky enough to pick up a dud, but I want to hear what you guys think. What would you do in a situation like this? Do you think there's any legal ground to stand on in something like this? I mean, you did just pick up a dud grenade, and you didn't sign up for that. You just signed up to pick up potatoes, you know? Regardless, I think it's pretty cool that a piece of history like that has been preserved naturally for so long. Anyways, this is Cult Rock Radio at SUNY Orange. Up next is Come On by your best friend Jippy. I've been Dave Byrne, and have a great night.
Come on, motherfuckers, come on, yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on, yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. There wasn't nothing stopping them, homie. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on, yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on, yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. The motherfuckers is ready for anything.